All right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another variety race round. This is going to be game 3 for NesmaN and OcNi. Got iBot and Miss on comms for us, and myself and Nimbus tracking for you all today. Should be a good race, and I'm going to hand it over to the comms now. Comms, all you.
Hello.
Hi.
So yeah, game 3 of the Semifinals series between NesmaN and OcNi. We have seen which OcNi took the first match, which was plentiful open DHC kind of nonsense. NesmaN took the second one, right? I'm not misremembering things. Yeah. What was the second match settings again?
I can't remember.
Yeah, maybe you should have looked this up beforehand.
They've all been really
something
similar.
longer, like
it was
right?
a little
like
bit longer.
Like longer settings. This one, I guess on the shorter-ish side again. So we do have OpenDHC again. However, this time we don't have Plentiful, which does change it a lot. So OpenDHC can essentially, with pet items, shuffle elements, and they have agreed amongst each other to collect 3 items before beating Vati, so that also makes it not as fast anymore. But then it's still shuffle elements, right? So it means they will have to clear a bit more thoroughly, I guess.
Yeah, it's really common though that you're just gonna get the elements as you're collecting the items you need for go mode anyway. They may not even have to go out of their way to go get any elements. Yeah,
like it's entirely possible that they will find 3 elements before the DHCP key or something. It's also entirely possible that they will find the 3 elements before getting some item on 3-element patch. Who knows?
This is also key sanity as well, so it could just be really nice and they just get all of the keys and the boss key for DHC nice and early. Or it can just be in the worst spot imaginable. Yeah,
so we start off with a wallet and a sword. Sword's nice, we have no idea if the wallet is anything needed yet, but we'll find out soon. The only thing wallets can be useful for is the 3 items, 2 of the 3 items in the shops. The one for 300 does need rupees.
They're both doing... oh, okay, there's a bomb bag.
They're both letting that bomb bag.
Yeah. I would have gone over to the left first to go to... especially when you get Smith's sword from Link's house, you want to check out the Link's puddle cave.
Yeah, but apparently OcNi is not even going there now, like, just continuing on towards which I imagine he's just getting some hills.
There was also a bomb bag in there if they needed that as well, but yeah, 30 bombs, nice and early.
30 bombs is plenty, you don't need any more.
Yeah.
So yeah, OcNi climbing up that Eastern Beanstalk, NesmaN in the Wind Tribe Tower.
I hope OcNi doesn't just decide to YOLO Minish.
No, OcNi is quick warping after this.
There's down thrust.
Nothing in the Wind Tribe. Yeah, OcNi quick warping there is going to go into town now to set a quick warp and then go for that puddle cave. Whereas NesmaN is now grabbing the checks that OcNi has just gotten. NesmaN could be going over towards Minish Woods here, I guess.
Yeah, it makes sense from NesmaN's side now. You didn't get the items to do more checks in town, so...
Yeah, that bottle is not opening anything in town yet.
Yeah, it's... bombs, really early bombs, just means that you can do a fast Minish Woods, so...
Yeah, NesmaN already is setting the quick warp there before going up the Eastern Beanstalk.
But OcNi's going to be first into town to check the town checks.
Yeah, continuing to clear the remaining Swizzero stuff.
So we're getting a nice split between the runners here. They're going to be going in different directions here for a little bit, at least.
Yeah, I imagine OcNi will just be like clearing out Swizzero, so going through town to the Tingle Trees, to the courtyard, maybe even into DHC.
That is a cape on spin attack.
Yeah, and then he didn't go for the Dawn Thrust check.
Yep.
You just got a cape on Swiftblade. You talked to him again. So that's gonna be something, and OcNi is gonna beat himself up over it, right?
Maybe they'll quickly realise whilst they're still here in town. Also, not
No, why would you rush
Cuckoos.
Cuckoos? Cuckoos never have anything. Yeah, the cape does also open up Krell now. They
And
got a
Lake.
bottle, they got bombs, they got a cape.
I guess Lake isn't as strong in key sanity because you need that.
Yeah, you can't get
droplets
into
boss key.
droplets beyond one check.
Yeah, so you only get the checks in like the lake area, but not in droplets.
Which isn't bad, but... Oh hey, the spin attack check led to a spin attack. Like this, I think Krell is stronger than Lake here. But I know you would disagree.
I don't like Krenel without grip ring and without cane.
Sure. I don't know, like Cave Flames in Kisanity, especially since it's not like dungeons have elements here that they would need, is probably not a place that you will want to go to. Right? So leaving that behind isn't that bad. The grip ring would be nice before going to Krell. It's just a question of, can you wait that long? And the cape led to another sword. So OcNi is straight back to Swiftblade for the third time now.
Yeah, NesmaN not getting anything out of this Minish Loop play.
Well,
OcNi showing us obviously Town was the correct play here.
Yeah, I mean, like, technically there's this check, and...
Oh,
that
okay,
is
there's an early red
so
sword.
I would disagree with Minish Loop not having anything, just based off that.
Yeah.
So that is a known red sword across both of them.
That's why you do that little dip into Minish Woods whilst you're in Eastern Hills. You just go in there, get that chest, check the visible item, and then go the other way. Do reverse Minish Loop.
Yeah, if you are going to do Minish Loop, I guess.
You
like
get that
when
sword
OcNi
there.
did Eastern Hills, I wouldn't have set the quick hop there for that. Right?
Yeah, no, because they still hadn't done their intro
Sorcerer
items.
Field, yeah.
Yeah.
Like... But yeah, so we know how they get into Western Woods. Neither runner knows it yet. I imagine NesmaN won't put off Swiftblade for too long, but NesmaN is just doing Tingle Trees. And OcNi is also likely to just continue onto Tingle Trees before going for Minish Loop, right?
Yeah,
Does
I
look
think
like it.
so.
So it will be a bit more...
They can always go into DHC as well and check one of the items in there, because it is open DHC with the ped items.
Yes. I guess technically they could check a second item out of logic. You can get to the throne, right?
They can get through the
I
throne.
know NesmaN knows the bomb strat. I don't know if OcNi knows
they
it.
need a small key. They need the small key.
They
to
need
go
a small
there.
key for that, right? Of course. Yeah, never mind me. They do need a small key for that. And they need, I think red sword is sufficient for the other
Yes.
strat. But yeah, like you wouldn't go back there with red sword for that.
You know, if you get if you get like 4 elements really quickly, and you've only got your red sword, and you've got a small key, you could probably
Sure,
do
like
all of
if you
those on
are
a
in
trip.
DHC anyways, or like if they find boots and go to courtyard anyways, maybe. But you wouldn't go back there for just that.
Yeah. All of the stuff in DHC is rather slow.
And yeah, NesmaN in
OcNi not deciding to check what the visible items in Lower Veil Falls. They just looked at the visible item on the heart piece.
Yeah. I don't know.
There's 3 visible items there as well.
There are 3 visible items there, but you can't access them for a while, and
It's just important knowledge to know what does the cane lock, especially when they don't have a cane yet.
sure. Like if you see something there, yeah, it's nice knowledge. it's likely that you would just see a Smoky there or something, and then it doesn't tell you a lot, right?
Yeah. We haven't seen any
No,
key
it's...
sanity stuff. Well, I think
we have seen a dungeon map.
Yeah.
We haven't seen any keys, but we have seen a dungeon map, so we do know key sanity is on.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far...
NesmaN is in town, going the right way. Taking their time doing some of the slower checks first instead of...
There's the Droplets big key. Suddenly late becomes an attractive option.
Yeah, the
But
Droplets
OcNi is
big
climbing
key...
Fenner.
Now, I think this is wrong now that you've got the... As soon as you got the
Now that
Droplets
you've
big
got the
key.
Droplets big key, I'm inclined to agree. If OcNi does anything more than the first 3 rupees here, I think that's not worth it.
I would say the Droplets big key is the most powerful big key in Key Sanity. Maybe the other one would be DHC.
The DHC big key is required here, right?
It's hard required.
It's hard required, so I guess that makes that one the most important. But yeah, Droplets big key unlocks a lot of checks right there.
But with the DHC big key, it doesn't matter when you get it in the seed, as long as like it's before go mode. Like it will eventually be part of your go mode. But like if you get it 5 minutes in versus 1 hour in, it doesn't matter too much. Whereas with the Droplets big key, the later you get it, just the more you're having to put off going into Droplets.
Sure, though if that means that you get your first dip into Droplets with Flippers, Lantern, Cape, like, that's also not bad, right?
Yeah.
Like, especially Flippers since Obscure Spots are on.
Yeah, it's Droplets that is completely loaded in these settings.
And now NesmaN has access to Western Woods, so we're gonna see a lot of checks. Like, speaking of loaded... NesmaN also just finding that Droplets big key.
Yeah,
You do
NesmaN
at
won't
least
go
set
to
the
Droplets
Windcrest
right
in
now.
Caster, right?
Yeah. NesmaN? NesmaN?
NesmaN did talk to Swiftblade again
NesmaN
to
does
get
have
that spin, right?
NesmaN does have... Wait. No.
Wait.
He
Spin
didn't
was
go...
on down thrust. How does this... I saw NesmaN go back and talk to Swiftblade again after getting the cape.
He's
That
only
was
got
the spin
downside.
scroll.
Yeah.
How does... What? Oh, the second one was Rockbreaker. He didn't go back for the down thrust check. Oh god. Yep. So what we said would happen to OcNi happened to NesmaN.
Yeah. Do all your dojo checks.
Oh, yeah, because he had a green sword, so the second check was the Rockbreaker one.
Oh, this is so painful. Now they're both doing vanilla lower Krenel. Like this is obviously not necessary, right? That
No. You got Western Woods access. That's
your grip ring is going to be somewhere else. It's going to be in Western Woods or Lake.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Droplets feels like a grip ring spot here. Maybe Flippers in Western Woods.
Yeah, so I was gonna say that NesmaN has the advantage of getting that sword from Minish loot first, but
like, yeah, NesmaN has red sword, great, but that spin is kind of important as well. Though, I guess it's more likely for NesmaN to find another spin than it is for OcNi to find another sword. Right?
yeah, if there is just one of the OcNi's checking 2 more checks here. If one of these is a spin scroll,
It's Droplet Smoky in the first one.
yeah, right. OcNi's got one more check.
Yeah, there are 4 more spin scrolls.
Yeah, and it's junk, yet low Krenel was a waste of time. There wasn't anything useful here, except maybe that droplet's small key, but you can...
Yeah, that doesn't unlock anything in logic, so, if that locks anything useful, the other droplet small keys are also accessible, right? But,
yeah.
It is still nice to have one when going into droplets.
Yeah, right, OcNi's going
Although,
too late
without
now.
Flippers or Lantern, you would just check the north, save scum the thing dice block, I guess.
Right, how long does... wait, no, OcNi's gonna go buy his red sword to get to Lake.
Oh,
no, he's gonna go through this
necessarily.
way. Oh.
OcNi is setting the
is...
quick warp here and then doing Goron Cave and London Port, and then might do some of Minish Woods?
Yeah, it depends what they want to do. Do they want to go to Lake first, or do they go to North Minish Woods? Because they may choose to do Lake and then chain it into Minish Loop via North Minish Woods, which puts their red sword later and later.
Yeah, or you could...
Which
okay,
I think's what
that's
they're
Lake
doing.
for us. So yeah, both runners just gonna be putting off Western Woods access for a bit. We do also want to pay attention to see if OcNi finds a spin scroll, right?
Yeah.
Because that could be good for NesmaN. Although NesmaN might just go through town after this and check that third Swiftblade check, right?
Yeah, I think NesmaN will just go back to town, realise, oh, there's another...
You got dropless access. If you focus on that, it's easy to just go, yeah, let's go to Lake. Not waste time on these slow town checks. I've done the fast ones when I was last year. I haven't gotten anything since then, right? And there's our first element.
Yeah, that's the Earth element. Can go hand... Wait, no, they've already got bombs. Never mind.
Yeah. So the first element, the one that doesn't unlock any checks, any subsequent elements would unlock a check on the pet items.
Right, NesmaN is at Karloff right next to the dojo. Please go into your dojo. He's equipped the cape. NesmaN.
It's just doing the Minish stuff.
NesmaN. Why are you talking to Mum? Okay, right, he's going to the dojo.
Okay. So NesmaN's gonna get Western Woods access, for real this time. And meanwhile, OcNi has made it to droplets.
Yeah, can only check this rupee path at the moment. Graveyard key.
Boomerang. Alright.
I think without the lantern, you don't want to do these checks. Maybe the top right one isn't
you
too
definitely
bad.
want to do the right one, right? Because that's actually in logic.
Yeah, it is in logic.
The other one, whether you want to save scum it or not, maybe you want to wait for lantern.
The palace and a DHC small key for NesmaN in Trilby.
Yeah, that was not a great Ruby Cave.
No, it's not. But they're going to go by the Beanstalk, which should hopefully have a lot more.
Maybe.
Oh, OcNi is going to check the out of logic
Yeah.
ice block. Meanwhile, NesmaN picks up
The other boomerang.
Yeah,
and
the
also
other
blue
boomerang,
sword, but who cares?
and they got a blue sword.
Yeah. Which does
Right,
mean
so
that one of the, there's only one sword remaining that might not be lock banned, that red sword, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be there's gonna be a really early really early 4-sword here if the sword's on the sword chest in Swamp. But they don't have a bow yet to get that.
So the lantern on the beanstalk, which is quite nice. I guess NesmaN didn't set the quick warp at caster.
Yeah, no, I think he would have always gone into caster.
Yeah, like you always
At
get the
that
wind
point.
burst at the very least.
Yeah. He's walking around to trick Percy.
I mean, sure.
I don't think we got a lake cabin check from OcNi.
If there was one, I missed it, but yeah. But OcNi is now going to go for Minish Woods, going to find that red sword. So we'll get Western Woods access slightly later than NesmaN did, but not too far behind. So Deepwood Shrine Small Key there on Syrup.
And
As
a mushroom
NesmaN finds
floating.
the mushroom, yeah.
Yeah, in the lake, in the swamp.
Well, so yeah, this is the end of your Minish Woods, the OcNi. Just get over to Western Woods.
Yeah, he's not going to waste time doing Minish loot now
No.
that you got Red Sword. Okay, Nesman's not doing any more checks in the swamp. They're just not even checking.
You got a
Swift
lantern,
Blade
you
partners.
haven't been to Droplets.
Yeah,
I like leaving.
yeah. Droplets is completely open.
Well, no, you don't have flippers.
Yeah.
Like, that is actually relevant, right?
Yeah, that's right. Because of all
Because
of
of obscure
the
spots.
all of the obscure spots, there's like 12 underwater items, really quick to get.
Yeah. So, ideally, you would want those flippers for Droplets as well, but you would still go to Droplets without them.
You're just gonna get them on, second rupee path, right?
That doesn't sound nice. Also, second Ruby
Wait.
path is...
Okay, I guess this is a relatively early blue sword, so doing a YOLO play into the Royal Valley.
I mean,
this
we have
early
seen the Grave
is-
Equinoctian side, so the remaining question is, where are the boots?
Yeah, wear boots.
Not that, like, yeah, I guess back of Gravehead still has some checks. Royal Crypt does have 2 early checks without any keys. You do kind of want a key before going into Royal Crypt, right?
Yeah, at least
Because
one.
then you get 2 more checks, and then... Yeah, there's 1 more check behind, like, 3 keys total, but...
That's so hard to get, because you need all of the crypt keys. NesmaN doesn't have the graveyard key, so they're not going to trigger the cutscene here when they quick warp from Dampe.
Yeah, which, I mean, is fine, you just trigger the cutscene if you come back. It's not like triggering the cutscene has any value, right?
It's just he hit the. He changed his quick warp location, so it would take even longer for the bird to fly to you.
Did do that.
It's the bits.
Okay then.
That was a bad time to take a drink.
So you go straight back to Western Woods, and then after that you could finally go to Lake. I think those are the densest locations that they have access to, right? Like, you don't have access to Malaris Mines, which is another spot for Miz. You don't have access to Cloud Tops, so...
Yeah,
like,
I think you Western Woods, a little bit of town into Lake. On
yeah, I guess you
Nesman's
can do
side.
town digging on the way.
Oh yeah, very nice from NesmaN. No, like pushing that boulder, just letting them have that fast travel through to Trilby.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you don't have an OcNi, you always grab that, right?
I don't normally do that because I just assume that I'm never gonna route through there again.
I guess.
So there's a scroll, a peril beam. Oh,
Yeah.
let's...
Okay,
This
caster
one's doing
digging is a
more.
thing. Being a bit more thorough than I expected, but hey, it's NesmaN. NesmaN making routing decisions that surprise commentators is nothing new.
Yeah. I guess they're right by here.
Yeah, you're not gonna get
Still-
closer.
I was gonna wait.
And your
until
quick
you
warp
get-
isn't really that convenient either, right? Like whether you quick warp back to Royal Valley or like caster. If you're going like for town digging into lake, it doesn't really matter all that much. NesmaN. Okay, I was gonna say
Yeah,
leaving the 2 digging checks to the south there. No,
Don't
it's-
skip those.
I mean, it's only 2 fast checks, right?
Oh. Yep.
So that's a grip ring. Does that change your routing at all?
Milari's Mines. It's loaded.
Oh, it's the vanilla path of Crown. Like vanilla
I
path
know.
of Crown. Are you going for that?
Yeah.
It looks like NesmaN is going for that.
NesmaN is going for that.
Well, at the very least, it's Crown Beanstalk,
It's
right?
They did that crazy play for the mitts. You've got to follow it. Like, you can think, yeah, I need to go to the lake because there's a lot of stuff in lake right now, but
I mean, there's a lot of stuff in lake
My-
behind the mids as well.
yeah. So it would be either kind of like do a bunch of stuff in lake as you're rushing, like, and kind of focus on hype cave first. But then knowing that your opponent's probably also done all of the other stuff in lake already. Like, NesmaN wants to win, so pushing this is probably the way.
I don't think I disagree. Like, at the very least, getting Crown Beanstalk is a good play here. And then, whether you actually go for Cave of Flames the long way, I think is more debatable, right? But, yeah, Nice Mines is a lot of checks. Just get a cane on Greyblade here. That's the easy
Yeah,
way
it'll be
to
on the
route Krenner,
Beanstalk.
right? Just get cane
Yeah,
on
just get
Greyblade.
Cade on Greyblade. It's such a pet peeve of mine because I just refuse to go to Chronal if I don't have a cane. So it being here is just like, well, I guess I'm
But it's
taking here
all-
really late.
But Greyblade has, like, stuff in general and the cane in particular so often. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just such a shame that a lot of the time that you want to check Greyblade, because you've got like the grip ring to get to Greyblade, you probably also have access to Cave of Flames through the vanilla route. So it's just such a painful place to come here. It's like you're always just agonizing over, do I do vanilla climb?
Yep. At least you're not leaving behind Sean Cave this time.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, that's a good thing. Always nice when the mids lock the grip ring for that reason.
Yeah,
OcNi
runners are like
getting these remaining in logic checks in the Dark Maze and droppers here.
they're like
And then
complete
the second
opposite
rule path will
locations
be out of
right now.
logic. Sorry?
OcNi's at the bottom of the lake as a minish
Yeah.
in a dark cave, and NesmaN's on top of Mount Chronal.
And just
Oof.
a bomb back on Crane Beanstalk.
Oh,
That
that's
is
not,
not
good.
what you wanted to see.
No. You gotta commit now and just go vanilla route to Cave of Flames. Get
Yeah.
those mid spots in Milari's Mines.
It does feel that way. Or you just get the K in Sean Cave. One of these days it will work.
Now you just get the cane on and rain chest. Oh, imagine flippers up here.
You leave if flippers are up here.
Flippers
like, if
on
you find
rain
flippers...
chest, you just leave? I guess.
Yeah, at that point you go to lake. If flippers are in rain chest, I'm leaving every time and going to lake.
And then
you got type cave still, and you then got the underwater checks and droplets, which are like what you were saying earlier with it like being locked behind your advantage. That still applies to those, right? But you're also just not leaving behind those other fast checks anymore. It might be wrong. Like, it could still be that the cane is locked behind the vanilla path, and...
I just feel like all of those are just so greedy, because it's like, as soon as you get something, you're just rushing to the most densest thing and not checking the other stuff that is a little bit slower in the same area.
Yeah, but it's not a little bit slower, right? You're spending a good 2 minutes here, right?
Yeah.
And it just gets so much faster if you get the cane.
Yeah, you got to be a little bit pragmatic and think, okay, maybe the seed isn't just going to be exactly
like some of
how
the
I
time the
expect
cane is going to be in Hype Cave, and your opponent is going to go there before finding a Rip Ring. That's also entirely possible with how the seed's gone, right?
Yeah, so OcNi really didn't get anything out of Lake. They got a bow.
There was a bow, yeah.
The bow locks a couple of checks in...
It's required for Vati.
Oh, they're going to get their Force Sword now when they go back to Swamp. So they've got the sword chest.
Sure. What are you going to do with a Force Sword? Guess we saw one DHC Smoky, yeah.
Yeah, we got one. That's all you need, and then now you can do...
Oh god.
Everything
you don't want to do towers.
Yeah, just do DHC towers. What's the problem with that? That's a big face. Karlov medal in Lon Cave.
Which is nice. You get 3 more quick checks.
Right, Nesman's now starting to get some items.
Yes.
Oh, I guess OcNi also got a shield.
Oh, was there a shield there as well?
Yeah, there was a shield.
Why did we remove shields from the tracker? Wait, no, they weren't known there. It was Warders. Caster Kinstone for Nesman?
Right, Nesman, don't skip your obscure spots.
Pull up a map, it's... yeah.
That's 1.
I couldn't do them from this side either.
3.
Like, I think I can do them from memory coming the other way, but
4,
trying to do them from this side is...
5.
Weird.
6.
That
no,
wasn't
that's not
the
it.
spot.
That's not it, Nesman.
That is not it. Yeah, that's it.
Dog food.
You got dog food. Now you're going to lake, right?
Yikes. Yeah, you check entrance of Cave of Flames and then
yeah, of course. You check the 5 rupees at the least.
I can't believe they don't have any Cave of Flames small keys at all, either.
They have not found many keys in general, right?
Oh, God. Well, Cradle wasn't the play.
Who knows? The flippers could be in Deepwood. Locking the cane in underwaters was in droplets.
Oh, that's right. I was just assuming that Jabbernet was useless. They don't have
flippers yet.
They don't have flippers.
I mean, they also can't get... Well, no, we saw one Deepwood Smoky. They can get a decent chunk into Deepwood. That was on Syrup, right? Nesman hasn't gone there yet, but...
Nesman hasn't gone there.
So Nesman is going deeper into Cave of Flames. I guess since you're already up here, like, it's still... You are committed?
Yeah. OcNi is heading to get their mitts.
Yeah, so we'll see where OcNi takes those mids. It's probably still going to be Western Woods, but...
Yeah, doing this play into Cave of Flames like this isn't too bad, because when you get to the... When you do these 4 checks that are in on this floor, or like in this path that they're going through, they can quick warp. And when they come back later with a sword, with a small key, then they just go to the first minecart and...
Yeah, you have to go
there.
back to that, like, where you used the first key though anyways, and it's, like, not that much slower to go there from the beginning of the dungeon.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay then.
That's an ocarina spotted in Cave of Flames that NesmaN can't get to.
Oh, that is behind a small key. That has to hurt.
Imagine,
But, like, that is really good info.
imagine Kada's ocarina locks, and there's this just the cave. There's another Cave of Flames small key somewhere else.
I love it.
So they have to do vanilla climb again. The book.
I mean, the book
Yeah.
doesn't do anything without that ocarina, so...
Single trophy. Yeah, they got 2 books so far.
Tingle Trophy doesn't do anything without Kane. Like, none of those will make this pay off.
Oh my
That
god!
makes this pay off.
Holy fuck!
Oh!
Well, I guess it turned out that this was the play.
Now, Cave of Flames, Marky, and Droplets, and Ocarina locks the Kane. Oh! That is something.
Oh my god! Okay, yeah, there is nothing else that NesmaN should go to other than Lake. Go directly to Lake. I guess maybe some things on the way that you're...
do, like, you do Town Waterfall on the way. You might do
Yeah.
Town Digging on the way. And that's probably about it, yeah. Go to Lake.
The moat, I guess?
Great Blade, at least. Wait. Oh, remote. Okay. I was gonna say, why do you just run past Great Blade?
I think OcNi gets the pillar, the town pillar.
Yeah.
Here.
OcNi hasn't gone and picked up that that grip ring yet. Might go to Lake before that point. Might find those that Kane in Cave 25 that I was talking about earlier. Well, you're not safe scumming mode. Great spin there for NesmaN, which is, like, probably not required. This is the 5th throw that NesmaN got, so it could still be helpful for unlocking Great Ankle Halberd, but that's just one check. But mainly Great Spin is convenient. Okay, OcNi is going to find that grip ring in a moment.
Yeah. They do have a bow, which means that they probably want to check out stuff in Swamp now, whilst they're in the area.
I guess.
NesmaN really needs to make sure that they don't miss the digging item in North Hyrule Field that they've gone past a few times.
I mean, OcNi checked it and it wasn't anything, right? So,
Oh, right, okay.
like, it was rupees. If I remember correctly. So those visible spots that you said NesmaN didn't check earlier, yeah, a scroll, which is interesting, but like, not amazing.
It makes the cane less likely of being on Swiftblade the First, but not impossible.
I mean, we know the cane is on the Library, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Like, where else would it be? Can't have a double required climb to Cave of Flames without.
Oh, we'll never hear the end of it if it's actually double required.
I mean,
Krenel climb.
NesmaN was saying like, oh no, I don't want a fast seed, so it's clearly NesmaN's fault if that happens.
I believe that they are all on the same... I think OcNi's picked up the same Cloudtop's Kinstones as NesmaN. I think we're still on...
Yes.
We're on 3.
Like, NesmaN just has more of them, yes.
OcNi going for...
It's 3 checks here, they're not...
Yeah.
Yeah, like, they're not fast, but they're also... You're here already, you don't want to leave them behind. Imagine a cannon shot hiking.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, OcNi is just
that was
one
just
of them.
one.
Okay. I mean, I guess that's fair. And
you
looks
got
like
that
OcNi is
grip
also
ring.
going for Krenner.
Yeah. I mean, what else does OcNi really have?
Lake, Cave 25.
Yeah. No. Oh god, no one's gone there yet.
No, no one's been to Cave 25. We have no idea what's there. There could still be a Cave 25.
Right, I think that's our first crypt key.
Yeah, okay,
yeah,
got that
we
earlier.
saw that on OcNi's side.
Yeah. Obviously it doesn't do anything without the boots. So. And NesmaN doesn't even have that Grave key yet. NesmaN didn't have a shield, right? So the scrub's
NesmaN-
going to be a new check?
Yeah, this scrub will be a new check.
Imagine a cane on the scrub.
Oh my god.
Imagine a Cave of Flame Smokey on the scrub.
Oh.
I don't know which is worse for NesmaN.
The small key.
Yeah.
The small key's way worse. Because OcNi will just be able to fast travel back here whenever they want, even if they don't find a cane.
Nope, just rubies on the scrub.
Yeah, there's only one small key for Deepwood that's been found so far. Is
Sure,
that enough
but-
to make NesmaN want to go into Deepwood? You don't have Gust Jar.
Yeah, so you can't get the bag.
Oh
Well-
my god. Oh my god. There's the Cave of Flames small key. Oh, that was easily gettable before you went to Krenel.
Yep.
Oh, that's why you go to Lake.
Ooh.
Well, OcNi's also falling into the same trap.
OcNi is at least climbing Krenner. I do still think that going for the beanstalk and leaving after ranges is a valid play.
I'm just so surprised by all of these wild Krenel plays.
I mean, you're following the grip ring, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I, 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 would have wanted to see Cave 25 before then. Like, you do want to find that cane before coming to Chrono. I don't know.
Oh. NesmaN doing...
I don't think it's correct to grab the ocarina now. Like, you still hope to find the cane instead of having to climb.
Yeah,
Slowly again.
absolutely. You're not going to just...
Like, if
You've
you
got to
were in
assume-
the area for another reason, yes, but you're not going to be.
Yeah, no, you've got to assume that your opponent found that small key before doing that and has already, like, so that when they do their trip to Cave of Flames, they're going to get the ocarina and be able to go back whenever they want. So you don't want to give them the advantage by doing the same thing as they did, but they're doing it faster than you.
OcNi is going to do the same thing that NesmaN did, and not any faster.
Right, there's our 4th Cloudtop Skinstone.
Still no way for Skinstone, so it's not like they do anything. Do you think there's going to be something in, like, I guess it's the beanstalk.
Maybe on the
Or
beanstalk.
I guess droplets underwater is more likely at this point.
It's got to be droplets underwater, right? And now
No,
the
it's gotta be
seed sucks.
It's gotta be Deepwood.
Is it Deepwood? There's
Yeah.
still a lot in Caster that's not been checked.
I guess we have hiking as well.
Yeah. There's still stuff in town. We didn't get town minish checks.
Did we? No. Yeah.
We got Fountain. Got Simon. Yeah, we got Goldfish Cave and
We got some
Deepwood.
more Fountain, not all of it.
Oh, how much of Fountain did we check?
No, I mean, we don't have access to the cane dog check.
Yeah. Right, time for the beanstalk.
Well,
And it's a
Rockbreaker is not
Rockbreaker.
nothing, but close.
That is enough scrolls to get Swiftblade the first.
Is it?
Yeah.
This one's at 6.
NesmaN's at 6. He's missing the one from... I'm trying to spot which one he's missing.
Don't think. Like NesmaN. Oh, roll attack. Where was roll attack?
No, NesmaN has roll attack.
Are they? Oh no, they're they're using. Wait,
Rock
no.
down, roll, herald,
What's the
and then 3 spin.
left column top one then?
Oh, they're missing fast spin. OcNi found that. Oh, NesmaN's gonna get it here. Right?
No.
It must be in droplets. Maybe it's on the Dark Maze and right.
NesmaN went back for the spin on Swiftblade. Anyways, we got underwater spots. Fortress of Wind Smoky is the only thing on the first group.
OcNi will get their Jabbernet at the entrance of Cave of Flames here. Oh,
There's Boots.
And the last Cloudtop Skinstone.
So Boots give access to the back of Graveyard.
Yes. And a ton of random overworld checks. And the Fool's Kinstone!
Well, there's a direction! Okay.
Yeah,
I
that
was gonna
is.
ask, like, okay, where do you go? No, that makes it obvious. You just
Yeah.
go to the... Interesting. NesmaN's gonna keep going in droplets. I would have left here.
Yeah.
By the way, Forts is great.
Yeah, definitely. I'm wondering what I would do
you got
here.
access to palace.
I would think about it.
Okay,
there we
there's
go.
the
That's the fast spin that he was missing.
You got access to palace. Why are you still in
Yes.
droplets? Like, obviously you don't want to do palace, but like Wind Tribe is still good. Cloudtops has lots of obscure spots. You can do all of them.
Bailing droplets seems like a not great idea.
Why? What's gonna be here?
It's still got Dark Maze
mean, a
and
bow,
a
but,
second
like-
rupee path. Oh my god, OcNi!
Yep. Should have waited for the Smoky to come here.
Yeah, OcNi was not happy seeing that ocarina.
I mean,
They're gonna
imagine how
both
happy
kick
he'll be
themselves.
once he gets the Cane of Library.
Yeah, they're gonna kick themselves knowing that the small key they could have got way before coming up here. But also, I guess it's fine because neither of them did it. Both of them got caught out by that play.
I mean, I guess, but that still means that, like, NesmaN's road to Lake was more efficient, so I don't know. Like, when we were talking about NesmaN, like, putting off Cranon for Lake, he was saying, like, yeah, your opponent has already done most of the other checks there. Well, OcNi is the one who had already done all of the other checks there, so I would have liked to see a play for KF25 once those mids were there.
Oh, the flippers is just such an irritating item to find there. It's like, no. Why?
I mean, if you didn't find the flippers, they were going to go into Deepwood, right?
I guess.
I guess you should just do that anyways.
What if the cane is just back of half? They just been putting it off this whole time.
Yeah, it could be. Like, there's no reason why it shouldn't be.
Like, they're really putting off stuff in town. They really are.
I mean, sure, you got so many better options. But yeah.
I mean, we all want the cane to be on Librari.
Which would still not be a required double vanilla climb, but it would be an actual double vanilla climb for both of them, so...
Imagine cane in the vanilla flippers chest. Wait, no, that can't happen.
No, that's cane locked. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you can go through the Librari stuff without cane, right? You only need the cane to
turn minish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can't do anything in library.
Yeah, no, Librari is the only check that ocarina could lock the cane on.
Yeah.
Which means it's bound to happen, right? Like, there's one way for it to happen, therefore it will happen that way?
That's how it works, right?
Obviously. Cane on Octo sounds too nice.
Does it?
No, it's horrifying, but... And, like, it's... Technically, you could avoid the required vanilla climb that way, but... I'm trying to jinx the seed because it's more fun that way.
NesmaN wants to do the Lake Minish, right? and not just skip it and go.
Yeah, you got boots, right?
Yeah, you got
out
boots.
of the underwater stuff.
But again, all of those kinstones is just so appealing.
Yeah. But like, if you were gonna do that sort of play, you wouldn't have done the second ruby bar. Right? Like, if you were just going to book it for well falls, you would have done that immediately and not stuck around in droplets, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, welcome to the Raiders from ZeldaSpeedRuns 2.
Right, that is the second swamp kinstone. There's only one kinstone left.
So yeah, for everyone who's just joining us, this is the Minish Cap Randomizer. We are currently about halfway through this race, I would guess, based on what they're missing.
It's hard to tell, but
it is really hard to tell.
I
It
think
could
we're
be
about
like
halfway.
fast, it could be a lot longer. It is still a randomizer. What do they need? They need a sword, they need a Gusture, they need a cane. They need 2 more elements because they agreed on that. They need a DHC big key. Yes?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I forget anything.
We've got open DHC, which means the final dungeon is open automatically from the beginning. So they just need the items to be able to beat the final boss. And they also agreed to have 3 elements, which they've got 1 of each so far.
Yeah, they both have the earth element. The elements are randomized anywhere, so who knows when they'll find the other 2 they need.
For the last few minutes, they had been checking checks that the other runner had already checked and kind of overlapping what each other have been doing.
But NesmaN's been doing new stuff.
NesmaN is now doing new stuff.
But NesmaN has been doing new stuff and like before that as well, right?
Yeah, it's when they were in droplets for a while that weren't getting anything
For a
new.
bit. I mean, they got the boots out of droplets and the kinstone.
Yeah.
Like those were
But
new.
now they are heading to Veil Falls.
Yeah, all of these checks on NesmaN's side are new. OcNi is treating ground that NesmaN has already covered.
Yeah, OcNi really wants to go into Lake and get the boots and the kinstones from droplets.
Which OcNi will be out of droplets way quicker than NesmaN was, because OcNi has already been to the second ruby path. So OcNi is just getting the flippers locked stuff here.
Right, NesmaN's gonna check this loaded cave with a bunch of items.
Which
It doesn't look great
bunch
so
of
far.
items, and there's a
Okay,
London key and a small key.
right, what's this small key?
Crypt,
It's crypt.
which is
They've
not
already got
helpful
one.
unless you get the third.
Yeah, they want another crypt key before it's a good idea to go there.
Cloud still has items. Cloud and
Yeah.
Red Tribe still have lots of items.
Yeah.
And then Palace has items, right?
Yeah,
Don't
just
want to
go
go
to
to
Palace,
Palace
right?
without the big key.
Just go out of logic without the cane, and because that's what you're really
mean-
looking for, right?
I wouldn't worry too much about the cane.
Yeah. I
Like,
guess
if you had, like, 3 small keys and a big key, I might consider going up to Blue Woven Palace here.
I mean you're gonna get your DHC boss key from Georg, so
Yeah. Wait, no, you're gonna get 2 elements of Georg.
what if cane on Cape Chest?
I mean...
Oh, OcNi is mad.
Yeah, so that Cave Flames small key could have been gotten before going to Cave Flames, which... we saw an Ocarina there behind that, so you know. Cape Chest is not cane locked. Cape Chest and Great are the only 2 checks in Palace that are not locked by the cane.
Yeah, immediately as you go up the the clouds, then we normally do the cape jump to land on a platform and skip out a couple of rooms. One of the rooms we skip out on, you need to use the cane to hop through a hole to progress any deeper into the dungeon. And we just skip that out and don't have to do that. But the logic assumes that you need the cane to be able to do that.
More Smokies. Another DHC Smoky, I think that's the third.
Yeah. Yeah, no more... I don't think there are any Smokies that are going to be useful anymore, except for Deepwood. I think.
What do you mean? What? If you get 2 more DHC Smokies, that's an item. If you get 1 more Royal Crypt Smoky, that's an item. If you get 1 more Cave of Flame Smoky, that's more if you have the cane. Like, we're still looking for other stuff besides the cane, right? 1 more Deepwood Smoky is quite good, actually. Because it gets you access to the back.
Oh yeah, they've only got 3 Palace Smokies, so they do want more.
Yeah, Palace, you kind of wouldn't mind all of them, to be honest.
Yeah.
I guess 3 in Fortress is enough to save scum if not, unless both sides have something in the back. And yeah, it is open DHC, but they have agreed to collect 3 elements before beating Vati. So, they do also care about those beyond pet items.
We see OcNi do Goldfish Caves, nothing in there.
And not dipping into Deepwood. I was hoping for that, yeah.
Some remote bombs.
Which is nice, but not helpful. Like, doesn't unlock any checks. Yeah, 1 element so far is slightly below average, I guess, given how many checks they have done, but also not too surprising. It happens.
Oh,
that's the last Casterkin store.
There we go.
Okay then.
NesmaN? Okay.
NesmaN is getting the remaining checks and fusions here. But
yeah. I just think it's a slightly odd way of doing this.
Yeah, especially since you still do need the mids for 2 of the obscure spots.
Yeah, OcNi is quick behind NesmaN here. They got all of the kinstones to be able to come up Veilfuls, and they're going to be following NesmaN into Cloudtops.
And yes, Nimbus, technically you could have an element on 2 and 3 element pet.
There's the last Fortress Smoky.
Okay, which means you don't need to save scum there, but... Like, if you didn't find that, it's still fine. Like, that's probably... actually the 1 Smoky that you didn't care about.
And one of the... They're still missing a Droplet Smoky, I think, but that one just doesn't matter either.
You don't need any more Droplet Smokies, right?
Yeah, exactly, you don't. But it's like Fortress, you don't need it.
Like, we already saw OcNi scum the North Ice Block.
Yeah.
So it's just Blue Chew. And you already... Like, they both already have the Blue Warp and they have Cape, obviously, so...
All right. So...
NesmaN is... Oh yeah, no, you have done those checks. Why am I used to close fusions when trial?
Yeah,
it's your fault, man.
NesmaN is going through... I didn't choose closed fusions. That was... blame Pika Pals for that. Just blame me for every time I pick all dungeons.
So,
Deepwood.
There's that Deepwood Smoky. I really want to see a Deepwood dip now.
Yeah. A second Smoky is useful there. NesmaN isn't going to go into Palace.
Yep. I mean, there's 2 checks that are in logic, right? It's reasonable to just not. Like, I think the options you have there are do the 2 in logic checks, go to Cane Skip and check the rubies as well, or just leave it without doing any of it.
Also, there is a critical lack in big keys all around. Like, we've only got the droplets one, which is very strong, but...
I mean, having the droplets one, like, that's the one you care about, and then the DHC one, right? And we're still missing enough that you're not worried about the DHC big key yet.
Like, going... for NesmaN, if they had the Palace big key, then it wouldn't have been a ridiculous way to go through to the blue
Yeah, I
wall.
think without the Palace big key, you don't go further than Cane Skip, right?
Yeah, you get the rupees there, and then you pretty much have to bail. Unless you're super desperate and decide to do everything.
I don't actually know whether, like, with one Swamp Kinstone for OcNi is obviously going to be up here. I don't know where the third was.
Oh,
Yeah, we have all 3 books, but that's not helpful without the cane. Oh god, Cane on Simon. NesmaN is climbing back up Krenner. Or is this just to play for the scrub?
Please just be for the scrub. Oh, this isn't for the scrub.
This is not for the scrub.
Oh my god.
You should still get the scrub if you're going to do this.
Yeah, you should.
But hey, we're gonna have an Ocarina on NesmaN soon.
Yeah. I don't like this over just doing town.
Yeah.
They really don't like town.
Like, I want to see a deeper dip, but yeah, there are enough other options that you like. This is
you got crypt as well.
Yeah, you kind of want to wait for the third Smoky. Now that you've got 2, right?
I don't know. That last one can be literally anywhere. It's you're only missing out 1 item.
Yeah.
And it's fast to... Is it fast to rush through again if you're...
Not fast, but also not... Like, it's... I don't know, you are opening that 1 item pretty hard, right?
NesmaN's very confused about the second...
Yeah, you don't actually need to do the, like, whole Minish part at the start again if you go through the second time.
Yeah. But you just don't normally experience this because who does a second vanilla climb to correct?
Well, anyone who's played a punishment seat.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, not actually true. I think only the first and third actually made you do that. But yeah. That is a fun mental exercise. Like, how many Krenel climbs up the wall can you make a seed force you to do? The answer is a lot.
Enough that you just don't want to count.
Like, up the wall, it might be more than 5. It's more than 5, I think. If you have Key Sanity, it's more than 5, I think.
Yeah, I can't think of where OcNi's last Swampkin Stone is.
What has NesmaN done that OcNi hasn't?
It could be Greyblade. Sorry, Grimblade in Castle.
Yeah, maybe Grimblade. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna ask if NesmaN has been to Scarblade. I don't think so.
No. No. They haven't been back to Swamp since they got their bow.
Well, since they got the flippers, it's a relevant one for Scarblade, right? Oh, okay, no, I guess bow is also required, yeah. So, there's the Ocarina.
That opens up one thing for NesmaN.
Yep. There's also another check here, and then you can't even do the blue warp. Unless this is a vanilla game.
Oh my god.
Which...
If NesmaN just... This is such a NesmaN thing. If this is just vanilla cane.
Nope.
Okay, no.
And unless Library has the cane or something that can block it, you would be able to grab the cane before having to come back up here.
OcNi's going into Palace.
Alright! New checks. It doesn't open sewers because we don't have a cane, Tomata.
Yeah, we need the...
You can't turn Minish at the library without a cane.
Yep.
That's DHC's marquee number 4.
Yeah, like, even, like, this is a pretty decent play from NesmaN. Just come to Swamp, do...
NesmaN is going to Fortress.
And you can do Fortress as well.
I mean, after you went out of your way for that Ocarina, I would have expected NesmaN to just do Library real quick.
Yeah.
But apart from that, this is a good play.
Maybe they wanted the Ocarina because it will be like, oh, it's faster to go get the Ocarina and then be able to use that to fast travel from Fortress instead of having to walk out of Fortress.
Which is fair, right?
I don't think a second vanilla Chronal climb is faster than just walking back out of Wind Ruins.
No, but it's getting closer, and if you are ever going to do that sort of play, then doing it earlier saves more time from the Ocarina, right?
Yeah.
That said, if you are going out of your way to get the Ocarina, you should probably use it more. Like, do a quick trip over to Goldfish Caves, do a quick trip over to Library, then do this, instead of just doing this, right?
I also think the play was just not rushing.
I mean, yes,
Chronal.
I agree. The play was just not rushing the Ocarina.
What are we going to see on OcNi's side?
Well, you know...
Those two elements.
That's worth it.
Yeah.
Like, yes.
NesmaN has to go to Palace to get those.
NesmaN has to go into Palace,
now.
Given that they agreed that they need 3 elements. That is, and because, like, you only care about the elements for that, right? Kind of. You don't care that it's out of logic.
Yeah.
I mean, unless there's something on pet items, which... I don't know if I would check them now.
That may not mean anything if there's another item.
Yeah, I would wait for the 4th element before checking the pet here.
Yeah.
Like the... or maybe the cane, right? But one of those things you want to have before going for pet items now.
With still, like, 4 items from Go Mode. The Dark Harrow Castle boss key, then a sword, Gustar, and Cane.
Yep.
Oh! OcNi's missing their power bracelets, which is in Farmer Dig Cave.
Okay.
Oh, that... Oh. There's the last book.
I mean, we saw that on NesmaN's side.
Wait, we did?
Yes, NesmaN has whole books. But, like, we still don't have a cane, so, you know.
Yeah.
You can return the books, it just won't help you get anything yet. NesmaN, you have Flockbreaker.
Yeah, but... Speedrun strats.
But... Fast strats.
It's called glitchless muscle memory. It's not like NesmaN actually runs glitchless, but still has the muscle memory for it for some reason.
So are we going to see anything in Fortress? I guess. Probably. Is there Cannon Fortress?
Probably. At this rate.
Is there Cannon Deepwood?
I still think it would be hilarious if it's just in town. They just put it off for an hour.
Cannon Fountain?
My bet is still the back of the hearth.
Yeah.
Because it just likes to be there. Oh yeah, OcNi's not done Minish Loop.
Nope.
Oh. Oh, that was a swim butterfly. I was like, wait, there was a butterfly there? Oh, that's not good for NesmaN though.
No, that was a very dead rupiary, unfortunately. That's
the last crypt key.
Yeah, that's nice.
I guess you want to go to crypt directly after this now.
Yeah. Now there's no good reason for putting off crypt anymore. So, like, at least it helps shape your routing, even if you find nothing else here. That's worth it, right?
Yeah, I guess.
No, it's not.
But what if there's nothing in... Yeah, what if there's nothing in crypt, which is very likely.
Well, it's not even nothing in crypt, it's just nothing on that one spot in crypt, right?
Yeah.
Which, how often is that one spot going to have anything?
No save scum here for NesmaN.
Doesn't want to do fast threads, apparently.
Yeah, wants to watch the rupee drop.
You need a time to think. Clearly.
Wait.
Saving after.
Is this a... Are they leaving? Is this a... Is this a I want to check crypt play?
I mean, Quick Warp Caves is fine.
Yeah.
Like, if this was an accidental save before Quick Warp, that makes sense. If this is a, hey, yeah, I'm leaving Fortress, that feels wrong. Like, you're still missing enough things that you would want to clear the rest of Fortress, even if there's something in crypt, right?
Yeah, definitely. You only do that kind of play when you're one item from go mode, because then you either find that one item and hit go mode from your leaving Fortress, or you don't find it and you need just scum because you would have only found junk.
But no, NesmaN is leaving and going for Courtyard on the way to Crypt, okay. Deciding to get eaten by the rope.
Yeah, don't go to the right. Go to the left and go for a shortcut.
I was going to say, or play a close fusion so the rope isn't there, but no. The checks aren't there either.
Yeah, it doesn't help. Alright, OcNi doing more checks here in Deepwood.
Well, that's not something you care about.
That was the last... Yeah, the last small key for droplets.
Yeah, I mean... Like, you just don't care.
Yeah.
So NesmaN arrives at the graveyard.
The rupees of the golden enemy should be randomized.
They are going to be randomized.
Oh, it's a French vanilla Deepwood's big key.
I mean, not that it matters, you don't have a gas jar.
Yeah. Wait,
Unless
what
it's
do you mean?
also
You're
French
about to
vanilla
get
gas
it.
jar, or like
It's gonna be
true vanilla
vanilla.
gas jar.
Badge. Is there anything? No. Okay, there was nothing in Deepwood.
Nope, nothing at all.
So they were right for avoiding Deepwood for as long as they had. NesmaN's trying to push the wrong trade.
I mean...
It's gotta be progression in town. I mean, NesmaN's gonna check Royal Crypt.
Yeah, there are 5 more checks in Crypt. There's 1 check on Library.
The bad thing for NesmaN right now is, what if there's something here in Crypt, and there is also something, again, back in Fortress?
Yeah. Well, the bottle is not something. I mean, it's not nothing, but it's also not something you care about.
Yeah, it's the last bottle, so I'm not going to see bottle percent on NesmaN's side. I doubt we'll see OcNi get that either.
I mean, if you're not planning on save scamming this away, you might just grab it real quick, right? It doesn't take that long to just, like, charge up a great spin with fast spin and ram into the guy to grab the bottle.
Oh my god.
That's a forethought. That is not locked behind the small key that NesmaN got out of Fortress, though.
That's not the swamp sword chest that everyone's been putting off.
Speaking of Swamp, that's where OcNi is right now. We haven't seen...
Oh wait, OcNi did
finish
do
checks
that. Oh, okay.
beyond the 1 chest that OcNi did, right?
No, we haven't. Oh my god. There's a bow locked bow.
Well, I mean, lighthouse is basically nothing. Like, this is when you reset to your save at Fortress, right?
No, you can't because Forsword.
Oh, Forsword. Yeah, never mind. What am I talking about? Okay.
And now
why is
NesmaN's
NesmaN
going
not
into
following that
Deepwood.
Forsword? There's actually checks behind that Forsword that are unlocked behind Kane in these settings. Go to those.
Yeah, it's like, do you do Dark Arrow Castle? I guess you open up to Red Warp. Like, it's not. You're not losing any time by doing that now.
I mean, sure, that's just 1 check on the way, though. You do also do the clones, and I guess you do the king, and I think you still also just go to towers.
If you
find the 5th small key, you definitely
go to towers. If you think the seed's that bad that the Gustar and Kane and stuff is going to be in Dark Horror Castle behind the Forsword.
Yes, I think the seed is going to be that bad. Did you see where the ocarina was?
Oh, you told NesmaN not to go Deepwood.
I want to see the 50 HC small key for that element on the Vanilla Boss Key chest for that Kane on 2 element pet. Can we have that, please? So what's gonna be on hiking for OcNi?
Kane.
I mean, yes. Oh hey, there's a 50 HC small key, let's go!
Yeah, you can get the
You just have to go to DHC now. in NesmaN's position.
Yeah, you decided to bail out Fortress.
Like,
what are you gonna do? Go back to Fortress? Oh, he's going to DHC. He's going.
Yeah.
This is DHC.
I mean, this is the correct play in NesmaN's position, right?
Yeah.
After you have left Fortress, I think it's gotta be this.
He can't do any element checks.
No.
Oh, that's not what OcNi wanted to see.
OcNi could get 2 element checks. Very out of logic, but hey, it's possible. But yeah, I wouldn't have started
king.
with the king here.
Skip
Oh no,
king.
you do it eventually, but I wouldn't have started with it.
No, skip king. Yeah, I'd probably leave it for the last thing to
Yeah,
get before
I think
let-
in this
left
situation I
attention.
agree it's the last thing I would do in DHC. But I would, like, just in case you find an element on one of the earlier checks, right?
Oh yeah. It's NesmaN's not thinking, oh, I'm gonna get all of my go mode stuff before I
No, like you're going to go
here.
to the Vanilla Boss Key chest and towers.
like normally when you skip king, it's like I'm going to be able to get the items I need to reach Vati before I have to check this, so I'm not going to check it at all. That's not happening here.
No, it's about what if you find an element
Yeah.
in the later parts of DHC. So OcNi is doing that ton minute stuff that you wanted to see.
Yeah.
I mean, it's starting with Fountain, so...
Have we seen Simon yet? Because that's just another thing. It's like we haven't seen Shop Roof. We haven't. We're an hour and 25 minutes in, and we haven't seen any of these.
Yes, but one of the races is NesmaN, so you got to discount your normal routing.
Yeah.
Like, that just tends to happen sometimes with NesmaN being in races, right? Suddenly it's 2 hours in and you check Cafe Lady for the first time.
You mean you check the first item in Windrow and find your gesture?
I mean, that's on you.
Oof. Alright, Fountain was junk. NesmaN fails the easy cannon room, but then gets the hard one.
I mean...
That's a classic.
I only know this one. I don't... like... I tried learning both, I couldn't get the other one, so I don't know why you call that one easier.
Wait, OcNi is...
Going for Crypt? No, going
Yes,
for
see?
Courtyard Boots checks.
Oh, Courtyard Boots, okay.
But there may be a Crypt play after this, right? And
Maybe?
OcNi, if OcNi does that,
Just
we'll get the force out.
Cuckos!
No,
Stop
Packers never have
attic.
any. But
Please!
OcNi didn't do the back of the hearth, right? Have they done
No.
that and we weren't looking?
No, they did Simon. It's, they did Fountain, they saved Scum Simon, and then they dashed up here.
Yeah, I meant like way earlier. Did they
Oh,
do that when we
earlier.
weren't looking?
I didn't see anyone do Cuckos, or...
Not Cuckoos. I'm pretty sure we haven't seen Cuckoos.
No, Town Minish is slow enough that I should have seen someone
Yeah,
as a Minish
like,
running around in
Yes, but... like, OcNi has to be thinking, yeah, NesmaN has done that for ages ago, it's not worth for me to do it right now, right? That's the only reason you wouldn't do it now. OcNi is going to go for those 2 pet item checks.
Okay.
It did save at the entrance of the courtyard.
Is it worth saves coming this?
Yes, are you really going to find the 4th element and there be something on there that you're gonna go back for?
Yeah, you're Kane.
I mean, no, you know
No,
the
it
Kane is
can't.
not on there.
It can't be there. No.
The Kane literally can't be on 4 element bats anymore. 2 of the elements are... no, OcNi can only get 2 checks and they're both out of logic.
The boss key could be here. The DHC boss key. That's a palace small key.
That's
Oh
rude.
my god.
Oh. I mean, like, that's not the worst, but that's still rude. Especially if there's something like deep in Palace. Speaking of Palace...
Okay, NesmaN is gonna do this.
Still no Palace Big Key.
Did we even see, like, Hendra Sledge? We must have, right? Please tell me someone got the half pot, at least.
I
don't think we saw a half pot. I really don't think we've seen a half pot yet. Spear 0. We're an hour and a half in and we still have a Spear 0.
Someone in chat is saying that we saw half pot.
Okay. I wouldn't put up past these guys.
No! You had me worried there for a moment.
What was the other item on the pedestal?
200.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But like with the Palace Smoky, you obviously don't save scum it. But yeah. Do you still think OcNi should go to Crypt here?
Yeah, OcNi's gonna get that full sword. He only needed 1 small key.
Yeah, we haven't seen many dungeons completed, which is a combination of the fact that like dungeon rewards aren't anything, and the fact that it's key sanity and we just haven't been getting big keys.
Yeah.
Like
the one
is just a randomized item.
All of the one boss that they've had access for a long time now is Octo, which you just don't want to do because it's so slow. The other boss key we found was for Deepwood, which was located in Deepwood, but we still don't have the Gust Jar to be able to fight the boss, so... Even if they wanted to fight bosses, I guess they could have done Octo.
Yeah, they have Octo, but... I guess it's time, like, to look for the Canon Octo soon, but...
Yeah, even... I think that even Octo isn't such a desperate play that they're willing to go for at the moment.
Okay, it was looking like NesmaN was going to go further into Palace for a moment there, but apparently he changed his mind. Yeah.
Sorry, did NesmaN go to the big chest, the vanilla big key chest in Deepwood? In Dark Horror Castle? Because he got the red warp.
No, I don't think he went past red warp.
I would have expected to go to blue warp and then just go up and get that chest, and then leave. And not do the towers.
You do southeast, right?
I guess you could quick warp and then go to, like after you get the big chest there, you can quick warp and do red warp and then do southeast. Honestly, if you're doing that, you might as well just do all of them.
I would have expected a full clear of THC.
Yeah, he didn't. He got red warp and then left.
Which explains why he did the king at the beginning. Right? But still, like, follow that foresword. Follow those smokies. You got all the 5 DHC smokies.
Yeah, you've got all of them to do it. There's OcNi's foresword.
Yeah, which smoky for DHC is OcNi missing? Is it also the one in Lake that NesmaN got last? Lake Minish?
Yeah, they haven't done Lake Minish yet.
Okay. And yeah, OcNi also going to be taking their force torch towards the castle, I guess.
NesmaN's finally back in town doing town minish. Well, at least just a fountain.
Well,
I can't believe it's been this long and we still haven't done, like, shop attic.
I mean, why would you? It only has the game.
Is NesmaN doing it now? Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They don't have a cane.
You got power bracelets. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, that too. That's the other reason to enter there, yes, if you don't have this.
Yeah, no, I was expecting them to go push the block.
I mean,
but...
before we know, NesmaN has done that at the very start of the siege.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, like...
I never do that, and I always assume that I've not done it.
Sure, which is like, yeah, if you get power bracelets, it's fine. If you get access with, like, cane, it's still fine. Like, yeah. You either have a quick way to go across the river, or you have a cane to go minish in the...
Oh my god. That doesn't do anything!
That doesn't, like... We still don't have a cane. Who cares about that?
Yeah, you could have just waited until you got the cane to get that.
Yeah. But then the cane is going to be in the back of the hearth, right? So, really, you can't. So I guess we'll also see how far OcNi is going to go.
Alice Small.
Not that exciting.
In the bakery.
Like, you'll take it, but it's not exciting. And it's not in the back of the hearth.
It's not. Where do they have left?
DHC, like towers. DHC.
We saw like cave, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? Surely.
I just didn't see anyone go into there. I was probably just looking away at the time.
School Garden is locked behind the cane.
Yeah.
Octo.
There's Octo.
Palace is locked behind the cane. Fortress. Yeah, there's still a lot in Fortress.
OcNi's still missing one of their
OcNi's still missing a Kinstone somewhere.
Yeah. Honestly, it could just be back of Fortress. NesmaN didn't do the right play here, and OcNi's just missing the Kinstone. It's probably the most logical explanation, right? And they're just both getting baited into...
I don't know,
baited.
I still like the HC. Like, we have all of the small keys. Why do we have all of the small keys? Because there's something in the HC.
Yeah. NesmaN's coming back.
NesmaN's getting the pet items. But might be doing towers.
Oh. Should do towers.
Yeah, but NesmaN didn't do them earlier, so I don't know. Like, regarding towers, nothing has changed, right? Kind of.
In Horseshoe we trust.
So, OcNi made it to the Red Warp Room.
They don't have that last,
No,
DC.
you can still get the towers, but it's...
He's going for it.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's not as compelling to do this, but, like, yeah, it's still a good play. Where's that caster Kinstone?
They've done Grimblade, right? That's why they're in DHC. They've already done Grimblade. So it's got to be somewhere else.
I mean, we're not that close to hard last locationing just yet. there's still at least like 5 minutes to Octo and like another few to go back to Fortress before we get to that point. But yeah, OcNi is going to go for towers. Yeah, since we saw the Kinstone's Nimbus, I think that would be fine. If you quickly remind us where we saw NesmaN get those Kinstones.
I'm double checking here. It was Lonlon Boots path.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Did OcNi just put that off?
I don't think OcNi has OcNi hasn't done min checks. I don't think OcNi has done those boots checks either.
When they got the boots from droplets.
Yeah, then OcNi ran straight away for us.
No, they went.
No, OcNi ran straight away for us.
They went down. No, they went to Goldfish Caves first before doing that.
Was that when they did Goldfish Caves? I thought Goldfish Caves was sometime after coming down, from.
They did Goldfish Caves between Droplets and Vale Falls. It was.
Really?
Yeah, it was odd to see them jump around.
I wasn't paying enough attention then. I would have guessed that, yeah, you go, come down from Wind Trap to the Warp, right? And that's a good time to do Goldfish Caves. But I guess. But yeah, I don't think OcNi has done those. I mean, Tomita, Nimbus is up in the Wind Trap, right? Yeah, just gotta remove the warp and that's fine. No one will be able to get to him.
Imagine if it's on Cuckoos.
Oh.
They can't blame Nimbus. They can't blame Nimbus if it's on Cuckoos and they just didn't do it. But honestly, it's very just likely. It's just going to be here in Fortress and...
It's gonna be DHC Big Chest. I believe in the Kane and DHC Big Chest, Gus John Tinga.
Oh my god.
And then the DHC boss keeps on Blue Chew, because of course it is. But yeah, those boots checks in the London and Lake area got to be the next best thing for OcNi soon, right?
Yeah. I can't think of what OcNi's missing other than that, and why would they avoid that and go through all of DHC?
Well, technically OcNi could go up to Cave of Flames for 2 checks, one of which is the Ocarina that leads to Library.
Yeah.
But that's not better. Let's just put it that way. No Fortress Big Key for NesmaN. Gonna see the back next.
Do back left first.
Does it matter?
No, it doesn't. It's just
Like, you're still
convention.
missing 3 items. You're doing both sides.
Yeah.
And, like, they have all the smokies, so there's no, like, save scum considerations either.
Alright, I think Nesman's wish came true at least.
It's not a fast seed.
It's not a fast seed. I was also asking Nimbus earlier, like, please roll a horrible seed because all of the semi-final matches have been too nice. I think they may have exceeded that request.
Here's our last early check, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Like, if it's not here, then the seed is actually bad and it's not just horrible writing. I mean, the 17-minute seed was very, like, sure, it was a great seed, but it was also very much the settings that made that time possible.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be fast. We knew it was going to be under 30 minutes. Highly likely to be under 30 minutes, but not...
I mean, it could have been something
that
horrible with no dupe resource and some of them are in palace.
Oh yeah, I've had practice seeds on that where it took over an hour. Oh, okay. Yeah, this seed sucks.
Yep.
Yeah, run, Nimbus, run. Hide. I don't know. I think if Kane is here in Fortress, then
NesmaN definitely,
it's not
like,
the worst.
That's... Yeah, I don't know. Kind of is. Still bad, but...
Because it's just NesmaN.
Because it's just the
NesmaN
Kane
things.
locked behind the boots, locked behind the flippers, locked behind Cave of Flames in that world, right?
What if Kane's not here? Does it have to be on Octo?
DHC Vanilla Bosky Chest?
What does that? She says it
And
isn't
Octo.
any better.
No, that's also locked behind boots. Octo, you could technically sequence break the flippers lock on. It logically exists, so I guess that's technically better. But also, you're not going to do that.
Oh my god!
Hey,
Okay,
there's
there
a
it
Kane.
is. Hey, who put that there?
So, what does Kane open? What do we do now?
Big butterfly.
I guess you start with Town, right?
You start with Tingle.
Okay, can start with Tingle as well.
Orphan Fairy.
Yeah, Tingle, Orphan Fairy, Wave Folds, I guess, if you do that way.
Glee Rock.
No. No, Gleerock is not that high on your priority list right now.
Fountain.
Yeah, like Town, like
No,
school,
just Fountain.
School and sewers, like library, but okay. You do get to go back for Fountain. Yeah, it's not that much.
OcNi is now getting their last Kinstone.
Are they still going? Is he still going to go to find that DHC Smoky in Lake though?
No, they're gonna rush Fortress.
Yeah. But the Gus Shell and DHC.
God, if the Gust Jar is in that big...
Didn't you get the memo? The Gus Shell is always there.
Gust
Or
Jar
locked
locked by
behind it.
DHC.
Or you might get those checks. Nope. Just doing Waveblade. Well,
Look for
OcNi's
a
gonna
place
find
in
the cane.
Greenland.
Like, there's no way OcNi leaves Fortress for one check in Crypt. So OcNi's gonna find a cane, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't expect OcNi to do
And then
some
OcNi is going to
weird-
take that cane back to Chaos Flames.
OcNi doesn't have the ocarina, so they're not going to bail Fortress. They're going to get the cane, and then they're
Also
going to go
that.
up. They're going to want to go to Cave of Flames to get that ocarina.
Yeah, like... And if they get lucky, they do Town on the way, because that's the last Chaos of Flames Smoky. I don't know, maybe it's not lucky, but like... Like, now Gleerock is actually an option. But we're gonna see Yllari first on NesmaN's side. Look, we know there's a DHC boss key on Gleerock, right? So you gotta go there with all the Smokies. It's obvious.
Oh, Malari.
Sorry. Yes.
The mines didn't have anything, but they will. Okay, Yllari was junk. We're gonna check anything useful in the basement.
3 checks in the sewers. Nothing on the first. Guess on this obscure spot. NesmaN,
just
why are you
quick
leaving?
NesmaN!
You need a boss
no.
key!
He thinks he's in go mode.
Yeah, I mean... You're
Wait,
not.
it's gonna be vanilla. Oh, he just realized, it's like, wait, no, I don't have the boss key.
Well,
He's back to town.
yeah, just straight back. Like, oh no.
Yeah, back into the library.
Yep.
Library. Wow, I should do that. Yeah, Ocarina locks Gustjar. So, oh god. Okay, the seed sucks. At least there wasn't a Kinstone. Oh god, it was. You had to go to flip it. Oh my lord.
What are you doing, NesmaN? You got that check. It's what? NesmaN. That is the last check you did. How? So what are you saying? What were you saying?
You had to go vanilla climb to Cave of Flames to get the flippers.
To get the flippers, to get the Kinstone, to get the cane. Well, boots are somewhere in there.
Yeah.
I mean, town was the right play.
Wait, what? It was there!
Yes.
Oh my god!
Well.
I didn't even see. I just saw everyone in chat just losing their minds, and I was like, "Wait, no."
So NesmaN could have finished half an hour faster by just not leaving Fortress.
Yeah. Yeah. The fastest way OcNi can catch up is they just rush to the back of Fortress. They get the the cane. Then they have to run out of the swamp up Krenel. Get the ocarina, then warp to town and go to the library, and that's not happening in time.
Just, like, I don't know. How far is that? Like, OcNi would need another, 20 minutes to finish. At least. If not more.
20 minutes? I don't... I guess.
You can have the red warp in DHC. If you, go... finish Fortress... Go up Krenel immediately, go to town immediately. Maybe it's more than that, but at least, right? Probably more than 20 minutes to finish from here for OcNi. I don't know.
Yeah, so what were some things that OcNi did that NesmaN just didn't? Deepwood?
I think mainly OcNi lost time to those multiple leg dips and stuff, right?
I guess NesmaN ended up saving time overall by going back for that ocarina. It's hard to say.
If he hadn't left Fortress the first time, it's really hard to say. Given that he did that, yeah, he probably saved enough time on ocarina movement to make getting that before Fortress worth it.
I think the real thing that hurt OcNi is he was really close to NesmaN the whole race, but just skipping out that long check to rush Railfalls.
He was a bit behind the entire time, I feel like. But yeah, just that Kinstone.
They would have ended up going to Fortress way earlier though, and not have done like all of DHC.
Yeah.
Hey, what did we learn? Don't bail Fortress.
What a surprise!
Where have I heard that one before?
I think when you say like it's something you learned, it should actually be something new.
Just making the same mistakes over and over again.
Like, clearly you haven't learned. Like, clearly you haven't done it before. What makes you think you learned it now, right?
My god, what is this Vati 2? That's so horrible.
Why are you not trying a great spin there?
Yeah, he should have... Oh, if he kept that great spin going, he could have got the cycle there, but...
Yeah, but barely.
Yeah, no, the Vati standing on a bad spot to do the purple spike. Doing a double backtrack and a fast extra spike attack just all in a row is just nasty. Right, all on top of the clone pads.
Sure. Still should have been on 3 cycle, right? If you just charge up the great spin there instead of walking towards RT.
Yeah. You always want a great spin into Vati if you've got it available. Right, Vati 3. Bad arm.
I mean, is there ever a time where you get a good arm? Do you expect this, right?
I heard that you can get a good arm sometimes. I've never seen it. Supposedly it's 50-50.
Not sure about that. That doesn't sound right.
Or it would be insanely close to 50-50. It would be like 49.999 something. Like how the Mazal things are slightly different.
I mean, if you get to that point in the analysis, you have to actually worry about like which RNG seeds are you likely to be on at that point, right? I don't think anyone's done that actually. And I guess for something like the speedrun, you could actually do that.
But not for Rando, when you can
not for
be
Rando.
on Vati 3 anywhere between 20 minutes and 3 hours.
With any number of save scums any time recently or never at all, right?
Yeah.
Like...
But at least OcNi's kind of rushing the Kane location.
Yeah, OcNi's gonna get the Kane here, and then NesmaN's gonna have dot done before that point, but you know...
Alright, last hit for NesmaN. And GG.
And that's time for NesmaN. So yeah, on a 15-minute delay, so let's get both of them in here. GG's.
GG's.
Hello, guys.
GG. Hi.
What a terrible
So-
seed.
Yeah, what a
I'm
great
gonna say
seed,
that
right?
straight up. This is a
Mm.
terrible seed.
In defense of Nimbus, you both missed out on that Cave of Flames small key before going up to Cave of Flames the first time.
Yeah, because that benefits the argument.
If you didn't do that, then you just got the Ocarina on your first trip and didn't have to do a double climb.
Considering how empty Fortress was, apart from the cane in the second to last check.
Do we
Yeah,
have to
but
repeat
why
this?
would you leave Fortress before you get anything?
Right, all together now, everyone together. No, don't bail
bail
Fortress.
You're talking to someone who likes to bail Fortress, so screw you.
Well, I mean, that's what you get, right?
Wait, you double dip Fortress?
Yes.
Great.
NesmaN left Fortress with just a Crypt Smoky out of there.
Yeah, it's the Crypt Smoky, and it's like, yeah, let's go there. And I was like, oh no, it's a 4-sword there. Can't scum back.
Yeah, and then I got the mythical light arrows bestowed by the dead king.
Yeah,
The
clearly
one
worth
dungeon
it.
you cleared.
And yeah, also, no, you're not in Go mode without a DHC boss key, NesmaN.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, believe me, I was laughing at that as well because like because I was just telling OcNi, in my head I was like, maybe it's going to be something really stupid and vanilla, but then I was like, no, I'm not going to risk that. So I was like, I'll just clear up cane checks. Went back and immediately found it, and I was literally laughing to myself as I ran back to DHC.
We didn't even notice that it was the big key. We were just like discussing that, and then chat was like, "Ah!"
Yeah, clearly it can't
Go
be
mode.
just now, right? Like, we're gonna have some more time before the DHCB. Nope, just right there. Next check.
Oh, and I thought there was 2 underwater checks in the sewers. not
No, that's just one.
This
It's
is
just the
one.
one. I would double check him because I thought there were 2.
No, there's just one there.
NesmaN, I thought we were gonna throw and fight in the 3rd place match. Now
Now
we've
you gotta
to
actually
win
do your
tomorrow.
best move.
Yeah, now you've actually got to win your next match,
Oh,
so we
God
can
damn
do our
it.
bottle percent race. If someone had rolled a really, really trolly seed, it probably would have worked out differently.
I mean, you said before that you wanted not a foul seed, so don't complain now when it was this.
Me and OcNi made a gentleman's agreement to get 3 elements, and yeah, thanks to this special seed rolling ability people seem to have, it made it completely irrelevant.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was always going to be completely irrelevant. If it's
Where
a foul
was-
seed, you just get the elements early.
Do we know where the water element was?
Pain locked and fountain.
Wait, really?
Nimbus just wrote in chat.
Oh,
It was in Fountain?
yeah. Mold is a fight.
God.
I mean, you don't really care about that because the other 3 elements were early, I guess? Like, Palace early, but you know.
Just wondering if it was
Yeah,
if it was 4 elements required instead of 3, how different could it have been? Like,
Sure.
I'm about to say, I don't think it would have been much different for me, considering I was thinking of clearing up cane checks in town.
Yeah, I think at that
Yeah.
point, if you are in town and doing sewers,
but if that last element was, say, at the end of Fortress, at the end of Palace, somewhere on like Georg, with one of the small keys being on the one of the the 2 element check, that's nasty. That's some nasty key sanity stuff of like having to constantly backtrack.
Yeah, it was also quite nice only having one big key for an hour and a half. That led to one of the trolliest bosses in the game. Just laid there on the tracker as a little hint of like something else that might be a problem.
But in Key Sanity, that is the big key that you want to find early, the Droplets one, is because then you get all of Droplets access. But then the flippers
and I
are
still ignored it.
Yeah, well, I guess you were right in that case because you got the flippers and then you went there and did it all in one trip.
I mean, but if you had gone there and gotten the Cave of Flame Smoke key on the way out...
I still went to Graveyard before going to Temple of Droplets, didn't I?
Yeah, because you got the mitts really early.
Yeah.
From Dampe.
Yeah, that was a good play.
Like, obviously you went to Graveyard before Cave of Flames, because the grip ring was mid-slot.
Yeah. Terrible seed.
Agree. So NesmaN actually grabbed the mids before me because I felt like I
way
got
before
them
you.
early. Okay.
No. NesmaN got the mids really early.
You both decided to do Krenel really early, which was just not needed because there wasn't anything useful there. NesmaN, you
Vanilla
got
Climb was required.
Yeah, but you got the it was before that.
Oh, you mean the
before Grip
bottom
Ring,
tier,
like right at the beginning of the seed, you had NesmaN, you had Red Sword, but you didn't have the spin because you forgot to.
Yeah, I forgot to go back for the cape check.
You get the cape from the dojo, and then you talk to him again.
Yeah,
to get
I completely
spin.
forgot.
And yeah, OcNi, you had spin, but you had the green sword, and you needed to go to Minish Woods to get the red sword to be able to go into Trilby. But like, I don't think you even did anything in Swamp, NesmaN, right? Because you got that blue sword straight away, and then you just went directly to Royal Valley.
Looking at my tracker, I only got the butterfly, Great Uncle Herbert, the usual one you go past at the bottom, past the water, and the digging check. And I pretty much did nothing else.
Yeah, you completely avoided Swamp.
Well, I completely avoided a lot of town and swamp.
I mean, you went back for some of the town stuff, right?
Yeah, I was just thinking to myself, I bet Kane was really early.
Oh, we were thinking that for so long. Like,
Yeah.
no, it's like town
We hadn't
is
seen
available.
Andrew. We hadn't seen like Town Minish.
Oh, OcNi, did you not do town checks early?
No.
Only
No,
like,
you both did them for so long.
And I was growing more and more nervous because I was missing Gas Giant Kane and was like, maybe it's the town checks that I want to put up until I have K.
you both put off Treasure Cave and Lake for ages.
Yeah, I
When
mean,
you
there was
didn't
the
get the-
whole Krenel dip between...
You had both decided to go up to Vanilla Climb Cave of Flames before checking Hype Cave.
Are you saying many decisions I made during this was correct?
I mean, there wasn't anything in Hype Cave. I'm just.
But
I know
if you had
Malak's
gone to Hype
minds-
Cave, you would have found the Cave of Flame Smoky in the Witch Digging Cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I realised that when I found it.
You both were visibly upset getting the Cave of Flames Smoky there.
I just knew, I called it that I'd have to get an element from Palace. I expected more. I expected to have to go all the way through Cave of Flames again. That seems to be a running theme at the moment.
Yeah, you didn't. When you did your first trip through Wind Tribe, you didn't go into Palace. You decided to leave. OcNi did go immediately into Palace after their first trip through Wind Tribe, so they got the elements before you for a while.
I was tempted to go through Palace just in case Gusjar was there, but I was like, no, that's not the play to go for. And then I was like, I'll at least check the Rupamania spots later on.
Also, another play you did, after getting that Cave of Flames small key, you decided to go back to Cave of Flames without the cane, just to get the Ocarina.
Yes.
Doing a second vanilla climb.
And
I guess it kind of
Block
worked.
the cane? I mean,
I
it
didn't
only
see an
worked
issue.
because you put off the cane for way too long. Like, if you had gone to Fortress instead and stayed there, it
Yeah.
wouldn't have saved time.
well, I thought there would have been something in Graveyard, and I wasn't wrong.
I mean, yes, but you could have gotten that before going to Fortress instead.
And OcNi, I think one of the worst things that happened to you was after you got your flippers, went to droplets,
With
got your
9
boots.
hearts.
You got your boots and your all the kinstones in there. What happened right after droplets? Where did you go? Did you just rush directly up Fatal Falls?
I think didn't I do Goldfish Cave first?
Yeah, I thought you.
And then-
Yeah, you went to Goldfish
Okay.
Caves.
Yeah, but you didn't do London boots checks.
Yes. Was there something there?
Yeah, it was the last.
That was the
Swamp Kinstone.
last Castigan stone, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't the last Kinstone on Waveblade?
No, it was in.
You got
It
it,
was
on
in
the
the
boots
boot-
minish path.
Oh,
Before you
okay.
did
Long, long.
Waveblade.
Yeah, because
Oh.
you got that
Ah.
after Dark Harrow Castle,
Yeah.
like really late.
Yeah, that was. Maybe the,
Yeah, like
yeah, the
that
worst
would
thing.
like that was probably
That could have changed things
your
up.
chance to catch up, given that NesmaN left Fortress without a cane.
Yeah, because then after you had done that trip into Palace and got all of your elements, instead of, going and getting the Four Sword from Crypt and going into Dark Harrow Castle, you probably might have gone into Fortress.
Yeah, I think that would have been likely,
Yeah,
considering
what-
how much usually shit is in Fortress.
Yeah, like a cane that locks like everything else.
Yeah, what would you have done if at the end of Cloudtops you did, like, if you got that Swampkin Stone in Cloudtops, if that was your third one, what would you have done there?
I still think I would have done Graveyard first, because I feel it's kind of fast with the Graveyard Key and Boots.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I would have went for Fortress. I wouldn't 100% know if I would full cleared it or just left after finding nothing or finding a cane.
I mean,
But-
if you go to the cane, I think you full clear it, right? Because it's so late.
And you don't have Ocarina at that point either.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think you'd leave early.
You're just trying to point out that I made a bad decision.
Yes.
Did
Did you not know that that's
We've been
what
tortured
we do
enough.
here? Like,
We
What did
could
you
have
expect?
finished like 20
Yes,
minutes earlier.
yeah.
Yeah, I heard Ibot saying that when I started watching the stream.
I mean, I'll say it again. You could have finished so much faster. Don't leave Fortress.
I'll keep that in mind for the later matches. If I don't get anything, I'm blaming you.
Okay.
I know
But
that
yeah.
doesn't mean anything, but still.
Yeah, like, who cares?
But yeah, congratulations, Nesman. You're making it to the finals.
You better be there.
We'll try.
We'll see. But yeah,
Ockney, do we want to schedule our third place match?
so, Myth is playing Pick-a-Pets tomorrow, which is their third game in a best of 3 to determine the other spot for the finals. Which that's at 4 p.m. Eastern, so basically in 24 hours and 45 minutes. Is that right? I think that's right.
I assume so.
Yes.
You don't know the time of your match? Like, in 24 hours you should be setting up your stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Anyways. I think that's it from us now.
Oh, so that's me, right?
That is you, Q.
All right. Let's see what else we got going on tonight. Well, first, thank you to the runners, OcNi and NesmaN. Great race. Thank you to iBot Myth for calming and Nimbus for helping me track. Let's see. Tonight we've got the Ocarina of Time Freaky Friday race at 7 Eastern Time, so in about 4 hours from now, 3 hours, 45 minutes. And then tomorrow we got a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just going to link the schedule because I really didn't look at it, so I can't tell you what's actually going on tomorrow. Besides the, the obvious.
Besides the aforementioned.
Yeah, the Myths versus Pika Pals race. I'm going to send you guys over to Silver Gauntlets because they are live and they're doing an Ocarina of Time co-op race. So that seems like something to send you guys to. So everyone have a good day. Thank you again to everybody who participated in this restream and have a good night.
Bye.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.